Hello and welcome to Planning with Jamie. Today we are going to do my mid-year happy planner lineup. All right, as you can see, I have a stack of planners here. So I have 5 different planners that I'm using on a daily basis. These just kind of keep me organized and keep everything flowing. And that way too, I don't get overwhelmed in my head. Like once I get it down on paper, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I know I could just look at my list or look at my schedule and it's just the next task that needs to get done. So, all right, let's see what's in my mid-year lineup. All right, so I think we are going to start with my big vertical catch-all. As you can see, I probably have my coffee cup sitting right here on this. So, I mean, this planner gets used. It gets loved, that's for sure. And so I don't recall if I did last month's, but last month I had all my planners into 2 different planners, the big size and the classic size. And that way I only had 2 planners to grab if I needed anything. And this month I kind of put them back into their own shells, and I'll just carry around whatever I need at that moment. So this one, as you could tell, I put a few sticky notes into it. I always make sure to have some papers, some to-do lists and stuff, a little folder to grab anything that I might need. And then inside this, I'm also going to put an envelope. So we have a few choices here as far as envelopes go. This one is like old school. I don't even recall exactly when I got this. Then we have some Mickey and Minnie line. And I don't think any of these are going to be big enough for what I'm keeping in mind for. And then there's an envelope. These are little bookmark or dashboards. So we have Minnie. Today looks bright. She leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. And then yay, yay, yay. I'm thinking she leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. I think that looks cute and a good idea. And so I'm just going to add that to the front here. And this is for about anything I need. If there's some receipts, or the other thing you could see, I use sticky notes everywhere. And sometimes these sticky notes just don't stick anymore. And so then sometimes I'll put them in here so that they don't fall out and I don't lose what's important. So we have our little sticky notes I can throw on the monthly or the weekly, a little folder, and then some planning paper for my brain dumps. And then I have my little folder here. All right, so here's a little folder. I put anything that we need in there, and my son's little hockey schedule is in the back, or any other little things that I need to keep track of. I have a few pictures of my kids. I need to get this a little bit more filled up. Like here's one of the latest, so cute. And then that's our little dog Kova. You guys hear about her here on the channel. And so yeah, I need to just like get some actually to size, which I'm getting ready to order some for my memory keeper, which is one of the things that actually I didn't get out for you guys. I'll do that. All right, so then when you flip, I have pages printed out here that have different schedules of things I need, like different school schedules and different dance schedules. All right, so then I told you guys this is a big vertical. I do use my monthly, guys. If you guys aren't using your monthly, I'm not quite sure what you're doing, but you need to use your monthly. Like it gives like a huge overlook to see what is working and what is not working. I have to say one of my favorite, oh, this was a really cute spread. One of my favorite spreads was right here. I don't know what it is about this. I think it's kind of like the color within and all the different writing. This is one of my favorite spreads of the year so far. So April, May, and then June. Whoops. June turned out really cute also. July, I wasn't in love with it. And here's the thing, guys. I even recorded this for you. I never even put it up because I just didn't love it. But once I started using it, I actually liked it more and more. I like the simplicity of it. So I wish I would have put it on there for you guys. And then I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon this last month. If you could see, so there's one that didn't get done, which this week we were gone camping. And so I didn't take my planner with me. I did take some notebook papers so that I could like write up stuff. But yeah, This one I ended up doing, but not on video. This one I did do for you guys, and I really love this one. It was super cute. 4th of July, it wasn't my typical spread, but it still worked out, and then we're back to the monthly. So then in August, we got back from our camping trip, and my August wasn't done yet, and we literally got back like the Saturday before. So here's the start of August. We got back 2 days before it, and I felt so discombobulated just because I didn't have my monthly done. So I did that off camera, and it turned out so cute, and I wish I would have done it on camera for you guys. So did a little bit of this week. This is not complete by any means, and then we are going to do next week together. So big vertical works very well for me. If you can see here in the past, I usually make sure I have a shopping list, a menu. I put in any scheduled items, usually in like boxes, so that I can see it a little bit more, and then I make sure to have to-do lists that I can get stuff done. So make it work for you guys. And I feel like having this much writing space is perfect between the decorating and being functional. All right, so that is my big vertical catch-all. All right, so the memory keeping one that I was talking about, I got Blushing It. It says keep going and keep growing. This is a 18-month, a big vertical layout. And basically what I am going to be doing is doing some memory planning. And so each week I can just print out some photos, put as many or as little as I want on there, and then just kind of have fun with it. So I have been going through and put like little notes to show if there's anything special going on, so that I know, like this Florida vacation one, when we went for almost 2 weeks. I'll probably have to put some extra filler paper in here to include as many photos as I want. So memory keeper, I am using just a regular planner for that, and I think that it's working out really, really well. All right, then the other thing I want to show you, I have done this with both a big, let me grab it, here we go, both a big and a classic size. So I had notebook paper laying kind of everywhere, and I knew where it was, but there was getting like little bends in the paper and all this kind of stuff. So then I finally said, hey, I have expander discs, and this actually isn't all of my filler paper, and this makes me realize, Jamie, stop buying filler paper. But I put all of it in, and then I just used some dashboards I really, really liked. And so I have it divided in different areas. And this is all my dot grid ones. So a lot of people don't like dot grid. I really enjoy it for lists. Here is my lined, and then on the back, oh, look at this. This is our Uno tournament score sheet that we ended up doing while we were camping, and I kicked butt. Like, there's 6 of us, so you earn a lot of points every single round, and the tournament was over. We did a few of them, but these ones in the back are just plain ones with like some little leopard print. And then I just used an old cover. Let's see. I think this was a notebook cover that I ended up buying. So I just used that for the outside of it. And then same here, I ended up putting like my half sheets that fold out. I love these, and I haven't seen them around for a while. And if I do, I will buy more of these. And then I just have kind of like some specialty. I haven't used this yet. It was in a closet. I completely forgot about it. So I'm so happy I have it out. And then I have big to-do list. Again, dot grid paper, and I have a lot of that stuff. I pick this up when it's on clearance. I never pay full price for any paper, that's for sure. And then we have our lined paper. So I love having paper with me all the time for my little brain dumps, or sometimes I get a video idea and then I don't get it written down and I forget all about it. And I'm always so sad because I'm like, oh, it felt so right at the time. So notebooks. All right, the next one is my meal planner that I end up using. Now, I kind of got off of this in the summertime, and I think I did use, let's see if I even used it. You see, I didn't decorate it. I used it a little bit once we got back from vacation. We got back late this night, and then we used it. We all got COVID on vacation, and so I wasn't doing tons of cooking. I actually felt fine. My husband didn't. And then you can see I didn't use it this week. This week I kind of half used it. I did get like all of my grocery list down here, and so that's super helpful when I do that. Decorated this list, but I ended up not using it. We were on vacation camping this week. And so it was a lot of, we had really good food actually. We did steak and everything. So it was awesome. And then, I plan on doing an August meal plan with me because we have a busy month, and I like to pre-plan at least our suppers for those busy months. And I'm looking through the schedule, and basically I want to say the 8th on, definitely the 15th on. We're just not home during supper time. We're not home until like 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night. And so I need to pre-plan some stuff so we're not going out to eat. All right, these grocery lists and recipe, I just end up not really using that. I guess I could, because there is a few. I was watching some what's for dinners on the YouTube channels, and there was a few ideas on there, so I could write those down there. And then yeah, we're gonna get back into this for school season. All right, and I just made sure to put like little dashboards wherever the week is so that I could flip it right open. This meal planner I absolutely love, though. I will purchase this all over again for the next year. All right, then the next one I don't think that I have shared here on my channel is my garden journal. So I did start this in a bigger form, and I was finding that I didn't need that much space really for it. There's a lot of stuff I want to add to this, but I think I need to print out some pictures and all that kind of stuff to get that done. So I just put little half notes here, and they're so beautiful. They just felt right for the garden journal. And so yeah, put those down here because like I'm starting to think about the fall garden, and then starting to think about like what to prep for next year. Because like in our area, in our zone at least, you need to bury your garlic, like plant your garlic around Halloween to end up getting it out for the next spring. And so little things like that I need to do. So this was a little extension pack that I ended up buying, and I just decorated a little bit in May. It was still freezing cold here, and so not much going on. I think we did plant it in mid-May. Yeah, here we go. So May 22nd, these are just daily sheets that look exactly like this that I end up setting up for the whole entire week instead. And so I end up putting what we ended up doing. Look at this. Go to Lowe's, found lots of plants, flowers 50% off, still spent $380. Yikes, but we got a lot of stuff. So, and then there was already 9 tomatoes on our tomato plant, and this was May. It was still frost. So that was amazing, and my garden has done awesome. I've been so happy with it. This has been a lot of fun to do. All right, so in the monthly, I'm just writing down like little journal things. Sunflowers are growing so much, about 8 inches tall, super hot day, heat advisory, took fencing down. We have fencing because we have a little rabbit that comes and tries to eat all my plants. And he had stayed away for, I don't know, probably the last 3 weeks. And I noticed he is back yesterday. So fencing might need to go back up. Here we named our garden. It's KK's Enchanted Forest. My kids love it. KK was little Grandma KK. She was our old neighbor. She wasn't truly grandma, but she was grandma to everybody. What a sweet, sweet lady. I learned so many life lessons from her. And really, she's the one who got me into gardening and growing flowers and all this kind of stuff. So I thought this was very, very fitting for it. All right, so oh my gosh, this is fun to look back on. We were on vacation, so we had to make sure to get the stuff watered. Guys, we were gone for the majority of July, and we ended up putting irrigation hoses on it. We have nobody to come take care of our garden, and it looks awesome. It doesn't even look like we were gone. So again, in the monthly, I am just writing like little things. I do need to catch up on like this last week, but here, 23 cantaloupe and honeydew, 14 to 15 watermelons supported on the trellis. There is at least 2 to 3 more cantaloupe or honeydew, and then we had found 2 more watermelon. 1 did fall off and break, and I ended up weighing that, and it was 4.5 pounds. And I mean, it was a small one, and we have some down there that are this huge, so I'm really excited to weigh them and see how big they end up getting. I think the card said they can get up to 25 pounds. So, all right, so here is the July ones that we are doing. Again, gone camping this week, but I still make a little sheet for it. And then this is August, so that's why this one is blank. Look, rabbit is back. Ugh. We have 4 to 5 sunflowers that are in full bloom, and then these are like little things I know I need to get done this week. And then I just kind of pre-planned a lot of August after that. Then we just have, you know, some notebook paper here in the back. So this is really fun and exciting to keep this little garden journal, and I figure I can just add to it every single year and see the progress. I have so many photos taken of my garden that I'm going to print out and kind of memory journal a little bit in here also. Oh, and guys, this cover, this is just a notebook that I ended up buying, and it came with like this filler paper in the back, and then I just added in the extension pack to make it, you know, more functional for me. So always look at the notebooks. They're really good options. All right, then next one, you guys love this one, and so do I. This is the fitness journal. So this one started with the teal cover on the front, and then I ended up on clearance getting this pink one, and I wanted a change of scenery, and so I switched over to it, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I have had so much fun doing this. This is me and my husband. I have since then lost 37 pounds, and so I'm so happy about it. And I have fallen off the bandwagon like the last month and a half, and I have gained back, I want to say 7 to 8 pounds, really depending on the day. So I'm getting back at it because I think a lot of this is just vacation. And I mean, I was trying to be smart, but at the same time too, like if I'm, you know, at a local place, I'm going to try their local cuisine. So I've gained back a little bit of it, and that's okay. Also on vacation, I had re-hurt my old knee injury, and I ended up on crutches and everything. So all the activity that I was doing pre-vacation really has fallen off for the last 3 weeks because my knee keeps flaring up. So yeah, here's me and my husband. Love him so much. And then I am awesome at using this, you guys, up until the last 6 weeks, and I miss it. I need to get back into it. And so you can see I always track my food. These are usually my macros are always in here. My workouts are up here. I kind of switch it around right here. Look, no knee pain. That was the first time in years I didn't have knee pain. And so to have it again is very discerning to me. Like I kind of dislike that idea. But yeah, you could see this is a full one. Like I use it. I love it. And it works very well for me. And so I need, oh, this was my favorite monthly so far. I love this. I need to get back into this because watch, you will see coming up that I dropped off. And maybe it's been more than 6 weeks. I did, when I wasn't putting it in here, I was still putting it into the MyFitnessPal app. I didn't love this, that's for sure. But then, see, you can see more and more, it's not happening. Tried to get back on the bandwagon right here. Love this spread, one of my favorites. And these, I have all these stats. I just need to get them into here still. It's all saved on my phone. And I'm actually surprised I haven't gone back and gotten it done yet. So yeah, this one, I don't know. Like I said, this is still in MyFitnessPal. This is June. It's still in MyFitnessPal, but I wasn't getting it in here. I was getting my workouts in though. I was doing it. Then I was back into using this, and then July, look at this. Didn't even use the monthly. Like, what is up with me? That is so crazy. Which, like I said, we were gone the majority of the month of July on vacation, but look. All right, then I tried to get back into it. I did okay. Got a couple workouts in. My knee gets hurting again, and so I kind of stopped. Was doing some walks. This was preparing for vacation again, and then this was the camping week. And so I did not track my food while we were camping. But really in the end, I think we ended up eating less just because you're out in the heat and we were active and there was so many things to do. It's the Yogi Bear campsite that we end up going to. Jellystone is what it's called. So there's like fun kids activities. There's a blow up inflatable obstacle course on the water. There's pool, there's jump houses. Like, it was fun. And so I probably burned so many calories. Then I ended up getting a sheet of these classroom checklists, and I decided I'm going to track my steps on this too, so I could do it on my monthly like I always do. I have steps, active calories, calories burned, total calories, weight, and workout. I do try to weigh myself daily because it just holds me more accountable, and I haven't done that in July. And when I stepped on that scale last week when we got back from vacation, I was like, wow, no, we're done. So anyways, I have all this information here that I can just transfer over to here and kind of see how I'm trending. And then August, I haven't decorated yet. I do need to get that done. And then this week, I haven't decorated either, but I am writing down what all I'm eating. And so I just need to get this decorated up. All right, so fitness journal. If you don't have it, do it, guys. It tracks your exercise, your food, like macros. You could do kind of whatever you want. If you're unsure about your macros, there are free macro counters online. And so it'll tell you what your macros should be. I ended up, I was with a doctor and they gave me the recommendation for what my current weight was at that time and such, and for how many calories I should be ingesting per day, which I ended up going under that. I quit losing weight. I was at a complete standstill. So lesson learned, going too low does not help you. So hold yourself accountable, even if it's bad. Guys, look, I've been bad. I haven't done anything in this for a couple of weeks, but it doesn't matter. Get back on board, do it. So love it, highly recommend it. Look for my playlist because like every single flip through that I just did with you guys, there is a video on. So this is awesome. I'm going to be so happy to have this to look back upon. All right, then the last one that is actually a big change for me. So for my social media planner, I have been using dashboard layout, but I've been using it in the big form, and I'm kind of finding I just don't need that much space, I don't think. And so I ended up finding this one, and this is beautiful. Like, these copper metal rings are beautiful. The copper foil, I mean, this... And we're going into fall. So I just feel like all the fall vibes here. Like, love everything about this. It says, in every season, be grateful. And so I am horrible about like writing my name. I need to just get on Etsy or something and order some, or get my Cricut out and design some and print some off. So I have both my YouTube channels, Planning with Jamie and The Absolute Mom, in this. And so the front half of this is for Planning with Jamie, and then the back half of this is for The Absolute Mom. So that way I can stay nice and organized. All right, so let's show you guys. So in July, I was still in the other planner. I think the last week of July. Yeah, here we go. Last week of July, I ended up coming into this planner, and it kind of feels like this is going to be working very well. So you can see we were camping, and so I didn't take my planner with me. I took this notebook, and so I had all these pages that I could sit here and try to plan out the month of August, put any brain dumps down, I did finally make a list of hashtags I needed to use for Instagram because I want to get more active with you guys on there. I want to get to know you and what you guys love and what you don't love, and there's a lot more interaction there than there is on YouTube. So we got that done. I ended up using one of the classroom checklists, and I have listed out all the videos that I want to do for August. And then these are all the different processes I need to do for those videos. All right, and then August, I am going to plan out, I think I'm going to be posting Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then I can kind of fill in the gap from there. So, and then this is for this week. And so today is actually Tuesday, and I am filming this August planner lineup, or mid-year planner lineup. And so, yeah, nothing like the same day here. Usually I try to pre-film it at least a few days ahead of time, but I ended up moving where I did all my planning and my videos and all this kind of stuff, I moved it into a different office and have a different setup and stuff. So hopefully everything is working out really good for sound and light and all that kind of stuff. So over here is my little filming list that I need to get done. These are photos I need to get done also. These are my stats. So I was doing beginning of the week and end of the week. I decided to switch over to just end of the week. And then this is me responding to comments if I'm doing it every single day. I wanted to redo my Instagram profile info to make it look a little bit better and a little bit more personalized. I did get that done already, and so we're good for that. And then these are reels that I want to make. So yesterday was National Planner Day, whoop whoop. And so I ended up doing a nice reel for that one, and it actually was of this before the pin. So it was really fun to end up making that. And so, yeah, I need to just get everything into here, what we do. Like these boxes are going to be the videos that are going up. So this will be the mid-year planner lineup. Then on Thursday, I'm going to bring to you the plan with me, the 8th through the 14th in my dashboard, which is this. All right, then down here on Saturday, we are going to do the plan with me 8th through the 14th in my fitness planner. And then on Saturday will be a bonus video, and that's going to be the August meal plan with me. I just need to get that done. And then each of these little flags are either for Instagram posts or a different task I need to get done. And so, yeah, I'm like really excited. This is completely undated, and so that's really nice for me. I think it's going to work out. This planner is pretty neutral. I mean, it does have some flowers in it, but I think they're really, really pretty where they end up having it. Then I have a checklist to make like for all my videos for the next month, and the next month, like I tried to set myself up for success by already having the stuff that I need. Then in the back of that section, I have this little notes section, and so it has like different ideas for videos and all that kind of stuff, and then has some videos lined up for different ideas that I want to say. Here is some like social media or consistency with your content, different things I've been going through. And then this is some goals. So my goal for Planning with Jamie, guys, look at this. I want to hit 1,000 subs by the end of 2022. You can help by liking, comment, and sharing this video, and then 4,000 watch hours. So that gets me monetized, and that helps me get more products so that I can keep on doing even more of this stuff that we all love to do. So I want to post at least twice weekly for you guys. And then a little quote down here: the more you create, the more opportunity for audience to consume your content, gaining more traction. I really like that, because really that makes complete sense. I mean, in the end, my goal is to make your life easier. So whether you're a mom or you're not a mom, I don't care. Everybody has a schedule and everybody has tasks they have to get done. And just kind of showing you how you can lay it out and organize it and prioritize it. I just want to help you guys. And hey, if we can decorate it at the same time, then that's really fun. All right, so that is all for Planning with Jamie. And then the Absolute Mom, I really haven't been using this for it. Oh, that's why I didn't show you guys up here. The perpetual calendar I am using to track all my videos that I have done for you guys. So every time there's a video, I just come in here and I write it down to show you guys. So you can see really, really busy. And then summer hits and we're just really busy as a family. And so it's been a little bit harder to get as much content out. But we're started August. We have a schedule. We're ready to do it. You can see what you can expect right here. So I did the same thing with my Absolute Mom channel. So the Absolute Mom is homeschool, organization, decluttering, cleaning, get it all done with me, day in the lives, grocery hauls, shopping hauls. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of stuff on there, curriculum reviews. I love sharing our life with you guys. Recently, I have done a pantry challenge. We have way too much food in this house, and I'm trying to get some used up. And so we went a whole entire month without grocery shopping. We were allowed to buy some fruits and veggies and some bread, because that was about the only way we could get some of the stuff used up at the end, and milk also for our kids. And so, yeah, check out that playlist. That was fun. And I'm going to do it again, because I was cleaning my pantry yesterday, reorganizing it, and we need to do it again. So, Yeah, here is tracking all of the stuff that I have brought to you guys for this year. And then you can see I don't decorate it as much. I don't get into here as much to write down all the tasks, because really a lot of it is just filming it, and then I need to edit it, add music, do voiceovers. I mean, I guess there is a lot of steps even compared to me doing the planning videos. But yeah, I need to get in there. I do have a plan for August of what I'm going to be doing. And so I tried to decorate this week a little bit just to get me going. I want to do 10,000 steps daily for a challenge for the month of August, but my knee is still pretty flared up. So we'll see. I didn't hit it yesterday. I think I was around 7,000 steps, but my knee was just too bad. And I knew if I did that one more walk to get to my 10,000 steps, I was going to be regretting it for the whole entire week. So I'm hoping I can. I'm really praying I can, because I really, really want to do it. Like, this is something that is fun. All right, so over here I have my filming list, and then stuff I want to get done, planning out the August content. These are any calls or emails I need to end up responding to for any like collaborations or sponsorships or anything like that, reviews that people are wanting. Stats at the end of the week I will put down, and then things I need to edit. I filmed on vacation and it was fun, and I have not uploaded it and like edited it or anything. So I need to get that video out for you guys, because we had so much fun. We really, really experienced life. And then this is responding to comments every day. And then up here will be when I have a scheduled video going out. And then this can be any of my Instagram or any tasks I need to get done. So also in the back of this, we have notebook pages. Let me get back there. I need to put in a dashboard, or here, give me a second. With those envelopes, I have a few dashboards. So should we put a mini in there? I think that looks really cute. Let's put mini in there. All right, and then I need to label it. All right, to label it, I just use my colorful boxes. Let's grab out these microns I love. I have them in a size 8, 10, 12. I have smaller sizes too. I love all the different options, and they really write well. And then let's do gold back here. I think I like gold a lot. And I'm gonna write notes. There we go. All right, and then I kind of put it to the edge a little bit further than I wanted, but that way I know back here that I'm not flipping, because like this is December right here, and there was nothing to like separate these out. So notes are back here. I have some hashtags I can use. I have some video ideas. Ways to increase productivity is one of the videos that I think I want to bring to you guys. There's some mom hacks, pantry challenge. I want to do another one of those. These are just some random notes. Yeah, being an organized mom. Oh, and then back here, this is something I do want to show you guys. So I have this at the back of the Planning with Jamie section and the Absolute Mom section. So this is a free printable from Ashley Anderson's planning channel. Well, it's not only planning, she does like fitness and meals, and she has a really great channel. I really, really enjoy her. She's also a nurse, just like me. She also has like a fitness planner, and Ashley, you're rocking it. You're doing a really good job. So they used to have social media planner sheets. Happy Planner did. And I do have a whole bunch of them still. They were clearanced out for like $1 for a whole entire pack. And I bought them at the time. But they're always in the closet and I just never reach for them. But then I actually like the simplicity of Ashley's better, because the Happy Planner one is front and back and you have to keep flipping back and forth. And so she has it in the big option, the classic option, and the mini option. And so they just basically have little printer points that you cut off at that size to make it down to the classic size from a big size. So I printed it, I cut them, and then I did the hole punch with here, the Happy Planner punch. So if you need the big size, you go right here. And if you need the classic size, it's right here. And then mini size is right here. So you could do all three with this. So don't buy the classic size, buy the big one because you could do it all. This is awesome also because a full size piece of paper, like let's say your kid's teacher sends home something about a field trip, you can hole punch it and put it into your big size planner. And that way, you know that you have everything done. Or let me grab a piece of paper here real quick. All right, so this is just a regular piece of paper. So if this is like your field trip thing that you need to remember, or maybe there's, you know, something spelling test list or something like that that you don't want to lose, you could put it in your planner. And I do this all the time. So you can either do it this way and you hole punch it and it just slips right into it. Or what if you have a classic size? What do you do then? Because the teacher's already given it to you on a full sheet of paper. All right, what do you do then? So you turn it sideways, you get it in here. I just kind of match it up to wherever, and then you hole punch it. And then look at this. This is what I do. So then I put it into my planner and I fold it over on itself. This way, I have it, I'm not going to lose it. It's not sticking out of the outside of my classic, but I can open it up and give my kids their spelling test that they're needing to study for. So love this little tip, do it. All right, so yeah, anyways, the plan, I actually have one all filled out for up here. So this is for this week. This is my plan and how I'm going to be successful in getting everything to you guys. So yesterday I knew I have YouTube, Instagram, my schedule, photos to take, and then lifestyle photos for me to take. And a lot of this is laid out. I've seen so many people use these social media happy planner schedules. And so it's laid out quite the same, except for she took like all the fussiness out of it. And I love that. And she included, this part's usually on the back and she included it on the front. So perfect for us. Thank you so much, Ashley. All right, so for YouTube, I knew I wanted to post on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for sure. So I've got that schedule in. And then I said, oh, I need to get my August meal plan done and I might as well share that with you guys. And then I want to correlate my Instagram with my YouTube channel. And so yesterday I did a before the pin of the dashboard and noted that it was National Planner Day. And so I made a reel for you guys. Check it out on my Instagram. And then for this August planner lineup, for Instagram, I'm either going to be holding all of my planners or have them all stacked in a nice pile for you guys to show that you can use multiple planners and be very organized still. And then here on Wednesday, I'm going to do a to-do list sheet or a midweek check-in in my fitness or my dashboard layout. And then right here, we are doing the Plan With Me dashboard on Thursday on my YouTube channel. And so I'm going to give you a little, all right, so I'm going to give you a little tease on Instagram about that with a before the pin. Then this, I haven't decided exactly, but I want like a lifestyle type photo to end up putting up for you guys, or maybe like a quote or something to inspire you guys to get into your planner every day. Make this a routine, get into your planner. We have a fitness plan with me, and so I'm going to give you a little teaser for that. And then August meal plan with me, also going to do it after the pin for that one. All right, so down here for my schedule, I know I'm busy. I know that I need to schedule in time or this isn't going to happen. So I work every single Saturday and Sunday as a nurse. I'm gone. There isn't opportunity to do any work on my YouTube channels or my Instagram for that time frame. But so I tried to schedule in when I'm going to film something, when I'm going to edit it. And you could see here already, I was supposed to film the August planner lineup, which is this one. And then the Plan With Me 8th through the 14th dashboard. I didn't get either of those done yesterday. We just ended up getting so busy. And so now I need to pull that into Tuesday and get it edited and uploaded and everything, because that's when I want you guys to have this mid-year planner lineup. Photos to take down here. I will just come in here and highlight them when they are all done, which this after the pin, 1st through the 7th dashboard is all done. So I can highlight that one off. We are filming the August planner lineup, so I can highlight that one because that's all done. So this is exactly how I plan on using these and keeping up with stuff. So I already started pre-planning a little bit for next week also. So again, Ashley Anderson's YouTube channel, I will link it down below. And then she has this linked in one of her social medias, like how I plan my social media. And so I love that. So yeah, that's the last one out of all of my planners. I know this video is long, but guys, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this planner. It's been working so well. I know it's only been a few weeks, but I feel like I've been around planners long enough. I've been using Happy Planner for, oh gosh, I can't even think when I started. It has been so long that I have used oh my gosh. I would have to look back to see when my first one. I feel like 2017 at least, for sure, if not before that. And so I love it because I can personalize it. I can change it month to month based on what my feelings are and what my needs are. And it just works so good. All right. If you like these kind of videos, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down below, what is your current planner lineup? What one is your favorite one? What is working well? And what size do you guys like? What size and what layout? All right. Make sure you're subscribed. See you in the next one. Bye.